Following the abysmal performance of the Benin Electricity Distribution Company BEDC, consumers in Benin City have continued to lament and groan under the pains of poor electricity supply. They said it is high time the contract between the federal government and BEDC be terminated to avoid the situation from degenerating. The people recounted the ordeal they have been made to go through, to include paying fixed charges even when their transformers are out of service, incessant power outage, fluctuating current, among others, and called for the scrapping of the organization.
What is worse is that they bill so much. The billing system is so poor that people are made to pay through their nose. So I think that government should rise up to its bidding by terminating the contractual relationship it has with this company.
They have not lived to expectation. The situation is worse than it was before it was sold to them. There was a situation of a man whose transformer got bad for about 4 months. They even contributed the money to fix the transformer. Then at the end of the 4 months, the man went to the office to buy a recharge card. He was asked to pay 750 times 4.
Benin Electrical Distribution Company, BEDC in quotes, and since they took over this power sector in Edo State, those indigenes have been finding things very, very difficult. There's no light, nothing is happening. The little industries here are run by generators.
Others said electricity consumers ought to derive satisfaction for the services they pay for, adding that it is clear that BEDC did not do proper visibility studies before taking over the power distribution. They called for outright resignation of the Managing Director of BEDC, Mrs. Funke Osibodu.
As regard to the contractor, which we are hearing that was being headed by one former manager of Unibank, that of Unibank, that is in charge of the BEDC in Edo State, the woman should tender her resignation letters. She has failed the Edo State, she has failed the masses, and she has failed the nation.
But as a matter of exigency and expediency, the federal government should revoke these contracts and revert back to the PAC. With what we are saying now, will be 2 steps, 1 step forward and 2 steps behind, which is a backward integration, and it's not good for Nigeria as a country when we want to achieve the Millennium 2020 Vision 2020 Millennium Development Goal.
Reacting to the call for scrapping of BEDC by consumers, the company's Assistant General Manager, Corporate Affairs, Benin Regional Office, Mr. Curtis Nwade, said the organization has continued to do its best to improve its services to the people. Mr. Nwade described the call for the scrapping of BEDC as uncalled for.
It behooves on the federal government of Nigeria to take a decision on what happens in the power sector. So whoever is saying scrap BEDC, he has the right to air his own opinion.
Before the privatization exercise, the power available for distribution was 4,500 megawatts, which later dropped to 3,518 megawatts after the privatization, leaving many questions and very few answers. Pius Nsogo reporting.